remember it. I think it was at a Phoenix Am. I was in a hotel. I think I was a little bit faded or something. I was really hungry. Like, I was walking through the hallway of the hotel and I saw like some like room service leftovers like out in front of someone's door. I was just like, just fucking hungry, probably really struggled sometimes. So I just fucking started grubbing it, dude. It was like, what? It was like, it's like one of those things where like someone took like a bite or two, you know? I was like, oh, fuck this, dude. This shit's still good to eat, you know? So I just started grubbing it, and then someone opens the door of the room, you know? And it's like little baby Curren Caples. I'm like, oh shit, like fuck. And like, I think I like tried to like run away or something. Like, I don't know. I just remember being super embarrassed because it was like that little guy, and he just kind of looked at me, like gave me like a weird look, like what are you doing, buddy? Like, you want some food? How often do you fucking peek your head out your fucking hotel room door and there's some pile just fucking eating your leftover room service? Nyjah lives like in Huntington Beach, like pretty close to me. He lives in like this fucking like, it reminds me of Tony Tave's old house. It's like Tony Tave's old house that we used to go and rage at in San Clemente. Only you don't have to drive all the way to San Clemente, you can just drive right over here. Dude, it goes so hard, it's so fun, man. Like fucking Julian, Deloy, Nick, Nyjah. Pretty much those kids have the most fun, man. That's why I like hanging out with those kids the most, you know, like just Nyjah, Deloy, like that whole crew, dude. I've fucking been hanging out with those kids so much just because they have such a good time, dude. It's like there's just no stopping those kids. They're just fucking going for it at all times. They kind of make me just motivated to, you know, get out there in the streets, hit the streets, beat cheeks, get some cleeps. Neen's getting thrown under the bus right here. One night, San Clemente's like really, it's really hilly, like there's fucking some gnarly hills out there. And there was this one super gnarly one. Circa was down here and then Tave's house was up here on the hill. You'd have to go down this big ass hill if you ever wanted to go to Circa, you know? So these fools fucking, it was just like the hill to bomb pretty much. One night we were all raging over there like super late. I think it was Julian, I'm pretty sure it was Julian whose idea it was to bomb the hill. I guess Julian was telling me, he's like, dude, me and Jamie used to bomb that hill so much. He's like, we used to just get faded and just fucking, he's like, Jamie fucking bombed that hill switch. I don't even remember the hill being that hectic. Like I don't even, it just seemed like a standard hill bomb to me. But anyways, Neen, Julian, Jamie, and Colin, Provost, they all decided to bomb this hill like fucking dark as shit at night. All of them were pretty faded. I guess Neen was on like a little bit of Xanax, makes you a little bit tired, kind of out of it, you know? So I guess Neen tried to bomb this fucking hill. I guess Jamie and Julian were like already like way toward the bottom. I guess Neen was like doing power slides, like he couldn't take like the straight down thing, you know? I don't even know what the fuck Neen was thinking. He's like not the kind of dude that would be like hyped to bomb hills and shit, you know? He's got like super loose trucks too. And I think that's what happened. He ended up getting speed wobbles. I guess he just went down, dude. He like smacked his dome. Colin saved Neen's life pretty much, dude. Colin was like the last dude, I guess, and Colin was bombing it. Colin somehow saw Neen like fucking done, like on the side of the road. Colin like came to a fucking like a stop and he like helped Neen. He like saved Neen's life, dude. So he brought like Neen back. Neen just comes back up to the house just so out of it. Like his glasses are like, he's like, duh, like what? Like he's all battered up, dude. Like fucking, he's got like scrapes on his face, like his whole back's fucked, like everything. He just fucking done. He just like, I need to go to the hospital, but like his glasses on, he's just fried, dude. I need to go to the hospital, but everyone was like wasted. No one could drive him to the hospital, you know? So everyone just like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Like, fucking, you're gonna be all right, buddy. Fucking, just hang in there. Like, we'll take you in the morning. You know, I guess he just fucking suffered the rest of the night while everyone else raged. In the morning, we took him to the hospital and he didn't get a concussion. Everything was all right. He was just like banged up or whatever. So yeah, they just sent him on his way. Everything was fine. That was fucking a great one, dude. Like, Neen just trying to bomb the hill with the boys. Just, you know, he got wrecked, dude. I can't. Just kind of pumped my brakes on hanging out with Antwuan. Me and him are just like a fucking like deadly combination kind of, you know? We like to have too much fun together, dude. Just kind of forced myself not hang out with him as much, you know, just to keep out of trouble. I saw him at the Trans World, the Perpetual Motion, the one Julian has last part. Saw him at that premiere. I was like too faded, dude. It was actually like the tables were turned for once, you know, like I was the super faded one and he was like actually pretty sober. I didn't really get a chance to talk to him, but before I saw that, I see him probably every couple months, you know? Like, he's still my good friend, you know, and it's just like one of those things. I just had to kind of like just take a step back, and he kept getting in trouble, you know. Like I think he has to go back and do some time right now, man. Like I don't even fucking know. You gotta be careful with who you hang out with, kind of, you know. And that's another reason why I like hanging out with, like, you know, back to like Deloy and like Nyjah. They're just like skating all the time pretty much. When they're not skating, they're just staying out of trouble with the police. Dude, I hate cops, you know. Like I'll do anything to stay away from them, you know. So I try to just stay away from the cops, man, and I hate to say it, but Antwuan is like a cop magnet, you know? Like, they just want to take him to jail, I feel like. I wish it wasn't like that for Antwuan, man. I feel bad for Gary Rogers, man. The Baker dudes, they got him, you know? Like,